you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Continue.
Very nice to meet you, at least through these circumstances, eh? All righty. So, talk to me. What is going on? Or if you want to speak in Spanish, you prefer that, or doesn't matter?
Como quieras. So as you know, I'm currently working for Winter Enterprise. So I used to be in New Hampshire, then I moved to Florida, y ahora me toca cubrir este mercado, el de Kentucky. It's very tough for me porque no conozco el área. So yo dije, no, yo tengo que hablar con la amiga de Michelle. I know que ella vive en Kentucky. I know what she do. Like, yo siempre la veo en Instagram. She's a marketing person, so I have to reach out to her. Yo tengo que hablar con ella, yo dije. Y de verdad que, tú sabes, quiero solamente conocer un ejemplo según tu experiencia, tú sabes, conocer lo que tú haces para ver cómo eso se puede implementar aquí o si necesitamos de tu ayuda, de tu servicio. Como compañía, yo tú sabes, le paso esa información a mi compañía y con gusto yo puedo usarte como herramienta. Porque, pues te digo, no conozco el mercado, no conozco
el área también.
Área, para hacer el hiring process, el hiring process aquí es bien difícil, es bien tough, so yo no sé qué el mercado busca, tú sabes, entonces para yo ver qué yo puedo cambiar en la estrategia de mercado, en la estrategia de cómo hacer el hiring process aquí, cómo llamar la atención en el mercado. That's why I decided, no, I have to talk to her.
Okay, awesome. Okay. So I do understand where you're coming from. Now, I wanted to ask you because I was thinking from our conversation, what are you guys doing to even hire? Like, what is the process? Because essentially, it's really the same thing everywhere. Now, how are you advertising and how, because that's what I can do. And so what I do is I help businesses advertise, I help businesses place themselves attractively. Okay.
Mhm.
So if you guys, I'm wondering, what is your hiring process and how do you hire? What do you say for the different positions and jobs that you guys need?
So, for example, we have an HR department. We do. They are the ones doing, the screening process. They are the ones like sending all the information about the applicants and everything. Ellos hacen un pre-interview by the phone.
Okay.
La física, like face-to-face interview. Pero es difícil cuando tú tienes aquí ya la persona y un ejemplo, aquí la gente no quiere pagar taxes.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time they say, what can I do to be working under the table? La gente, un ejemplo, desde que le explica, yo no sé, es una área difícil. I'm telling you, like, nosotros estamos haciendo todo, lo ofrecemos. This is the market that we pay more money. We're paying $80,000 per year. Just para un manager, para manejar solamente 5 equipos. So, tú sabes, yo lo que quiero es de ti, o sea, cómo es Louisville, qué la gente busca, según tu experiencia en el mercado, qué la gente ve como atractivo en un trabajo. That's what I'm like. Y esto es Winter Enterprise. Winter Enterprise is one of the biggest company on trucking.
Mm-hmm.
So, nosotros estamos dejándole saber los beneficios, el horario, lo cual es de martes a sábado, los beneficios que nosotros ofrecemos. Un ejemplo, you can work donde tú quieras. Yo viví en New Hampshire, me mudé a Florida, trabajo aquí en Kentucky ahora y yo sigo con mi propio trabajo. So, así mismo puede ser yo como un driver. If you are, for example, if you are applying as a driver and you want to move like North Carolina, qué sé yo, tú puedes trabajo because it's un driver. Y aún así, no sé, la gente, I don't know, tú sabes, it's bien tough. Hay gente que no quieren que le hagan el drug test. O sea, que yo tengo un reguero de personas que dicen, yo no quiero que me hagan drug test, que yo puedo hacer, like, eso no es así. O sea,
no, I absolutely understand you. No, yo te entiendo. Oh my goodness. Bueno, when it comes to like applications, you really just have to put exactly what you want in the requirements.
mm-hmm.
So if you're requiring all that, then that's what has to be. You shouldn't, accept people if they don't want to do something.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? If that's your business requirement, then you need to have that on your business advertising and definitely the benefits. Benefits is a really big thing here. What are the benefits that they're getting? Are they working weekends, you know? And the reason why I asked is because I actually live by a company who was asking for CDL drivers,
Okay.
right? So their advertising was a little iffy for me because I was like, okay, maybe that's not the way to do it. And it's been there for a year. So
Yeah.
it just means that they're not, you know, doing
Mm-hmm.
it. So what I would do differently is I would have a link. Okay, this is the requirements. Create a page where people can go and look at everything, a video of how you guys work. What do you guys do? What's the company's mission, philosophy, and all that good stuff? Why? Because people are connecting with that. A lot of the times, if you don't have something concrete, you know, just a hiring process, just click here and, you know, this is what we're looking for, blah, 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 then it's like, whatever they, okay, well, then I don't need. But if they see something like, okay, this is what the requirements, this is the video who we're looking for, you know, 9 times out of 10, they're going to watch that video and they're going to see, okay, so they're looking for, you know, these are different next level people. If I want to work for this company, because people want to feel safe. So if I want to work for this company, I need to see some next level stuff. So if you guys should just have a small minute video of explaining the categories that you guys are looking for. So for example, if you're looking for managers, explain in that, you know, video, what is it that you guys are looking for? Why you guys are looking for it? Why are you guys expanding? You know, why are you guys growing? Obviously it's a good thing. So why are you guys growing? You know, and then on the requirements or description under the video, have this is what we're looking for with asterisk marks. So it's like letrillita, you know, this is required. If you know, want to apply, click here and have them consent. You must take this, you must take that, you must do this. And you're going to weed out people and you're going to bring in more people. Now, how are you advertising, how you're putting it out there? Are you using ads? Are you using banners? Are you using Linktree? LinkedIn? Are you using Facebook? You know, you guys have a Facebook company page or an Instagram page. You guys need to have all that together in the marketing space because now social media is a huge thing.
Yes.
So that's what I would do differently.
Are
you guys doing any of that?
No, just on LinkedIn and Facebook. That and Indeed, that's all what I use.
Okay, so that's definitely something I would do differently and nurture your clients. How are you going to be doing it? Sending ads. You have to spend a little bit more on marketing because people need to know who you are. People don't know who you are just yet, at least here. You know, if people know you in New Hampshire or New Jersey, whoever, you know, have big companies or people that you've worked with write a little bit about what, you know, a little bit about you guys. Is that way you guys can show here and you guys are gonna be able to weed out people that are not or don't meet the requirements.
I do have another question. For example, here in Kentucky, ¿por qué la gente, es una de mis preguntas que me hago eco, like, ¿por qué la gente busca más, cómo te digo? Cuando es algo como, ¿cómo que te explico? Como lo easy. Why? Porque la gente se va más a lo easy. ¿Qué ofrece el estado de Kentucky? Un ejemplo, que la gente le gusta, tú sabes, así yo me veo como que yo tengo que ofrecerle para llamar más la atención. Porque yo veo como que la gente, I don't know if it's the cause of...
I understand. Lo que pasa es que aquí la gente son más dejadas. There's no business structure, you know? If you look at bigger cities, Florida, you know, New York, things like that, they have a better business structure and hiring process because once you're used to something, that's just going to be, you know. Aquí las leyes son bien dejada. It's so easygoing. So if it's easygoing, that's what people are used to.
Exactly. You know? No, so it's calling my attention. For example, right now in this facility, we run in 6 trucks, only 6. And in Hampshire, I used to run 22. And we were paying way less than here. We are paying $220 per day to the drivers. They come and say, oh, that's not easy. That I have to be driving so much. That's not for me. It's like, it's like 5-6 hours per day. And it's still, they're still refusing the job. So eso es lo que yo digo, como que, ¿qué es lo que el market busca aquí? O sea, ¿a qué le llaman ellos un buen trabajo? Eso, that's what I'm looking for, because I just don't understand. Para mí es so frustrating. Nosotros pagamos un manager in New England like 60-65 per year. Aquí estamos pagando 80 al año. Así, y aún así, nada.
Todo tiene que ver de la estructura. Todo es así que es aquí, you know. Porque tú ves, como te dije, if you look at New York, you look at Florida, everything is different. You know, you have more a variety of people than here. Here you kind of have certain percentages. You're not going to find Spanish people like that to hire, that hard qualified, you know. You're going with people who are just used to, you know, the hiring process of here, what they're used to. So when, you know, you demand a little bit more of them, they get a little hesitant. That's because that's how they were taught, you know. So it's just one of those things, because in Florida and New York, I'm sure in Florida, you know, the hiring process when it comes to, you know, you guys it's a little bit more different. And of course you are paying cheaper, but that's because there's more variety, you know. I'm sure you have more Spanish workers or things like that, you know what I mean? Because, you know, los hispanos estamos, you know,
everywhere.
Used to like working, you know what I mean? So we're like, yeah, we'll take it, you know, whatever. But here you're dealing with a majority of white people.
And let me tell you, like most of the applicants are Cuban and African.
Oh, here in Kentucky?
I haven't only like 2 white people overall.
So are they qualified, or what are the things that they're just missing that it's not like a no-go for you guys?
For example, I can show you, I have like 15 applicants right here. Like I send everything to HR, but the problem's coming, oh, I don't want to be screened. Oh, I don't want this. After the interview, like why you don't do mention in the interview? Why you refusing? Like, it's just like hard right now. We haven't hired nobody. After
maybe for that interview part, you guys need to mention that in the beginning, in the process, in the hiring process. That way you're not wasting time and money or going through that hiring process. This is what I mentioned earlier. You need to have everything to date in the very beginning. Okay, you must submit to a screening. You must submit to an drug and alcohol test. You must submit to a background check, et cetera, you know, because that's how you guys work. But the thing is, you have to act upon it when you do your marketing, like the video that I mentioned, you know. So it's one of those things, just weed out, so you don't have to go through this now and have a pile of applicants that, yeah, they're willing to work or whatever, but now they don't want to do this because you didn't tell them in the beginning. So now
a little bit, because you just told me like this is a different market. So the same way that we hire, for example, in New England, can be the same here in Kentucky, because it's not working. So something, you know, we have to adjust something, like based it on the market. I think I'm 100% agree with you on the video stuff like that. I think we have to change that dynamic here.
Just the marketing would change a whole lot. You're going to see a higher conversion rate on just the effort and investment that you put on your marketing when it comes to the video and what to say on the video. And then the details, or the caption as we write it, or the copywriting, which is the description of, you know, what you guys are looking for and the what you guys want. So first of all is what you guys want and what they're willing to do.
I have a question for you. What about, for example, if with your idea, I can talk to the company and I say, hey, I know somebody that can do the job for us. Are you like, do you offer that option? Like create the videos, like based on the market?
So I obviously don't create the video. I'm not a videographer, but but what I do is I'm brand strategist. So I'm going to tell you what to say, what to do, how to put it out there, and how to convert, where to put it, how to advertise it, what places to advertise, how much to spend on marketing, et cetera, et cetera. So that would be me. So I would sit down with whoever, maybe you, and we will write down a plan. Okay, so for the hiring process section of your business, right, there's obviously other sections. So for the hiring process, this is what you can do. The first phase, okay, because I do understand that there is a pre-interview where maybe it's like a couple of minutes to I guess, select the candidate. So the first thing you want to do is have a page, a specific page for hiring that explains literally everything that you guys want and are looking for. When someone is clear, especially someone that you want, you know, your ideal hire, that you want them to work however much you want and pay them this X amount, you know, but you have to be clear on that page. So we're going to go through that. Phase one, this page, and have X, Y, and Z on this web page of your business or corporate business account, right?
Perfect.
And then we go from there, pretty much the video and the description and all that stuff.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
So what I will like, I love your idea. I think that's something that we can definitely do in this market. So what I will do is I will read down an email right now from my HR department, and I will explain exactly what you have told me. I'm gonna be here again next week. And then I'm leaving tomorrow, and then I'm coming back on Monday. So what I will do is I will require the like, it's like he's not a manager, but he's the person in charge of this facility. And I will just show them what you have told me, your ideas and everything. And I can say I can use you. I can use your information and absolutely let you know that where yo puedo, tú sabes, buscar de tu ayuda, y we go from there.
Okay, sounds good. Let me give you my email. If anything, you want to CC me, or I don't know, whatever you guys, how you guys want to do it. But this is my email.
Yeah, I got it.
Basically my name.
Yes.
And then from there we go. But it's important to have some type of visual because here they don't like to read. So I just that's something that you wanna, and you could incorporate that everywhere else too, honestly.
Absolutely. Y no, de verdad que aprecio todo eso, Teresa. Yo sé que ha sido un poco tiempo, tú sabes, bien breve fue todo eso. Ahora mismo yo tengo 2 personas que vinieron a aplicar, so vamos a ver. Vuelvo y te digo, yo voy a utilizar esa información. Desde que termine, I will send an email to my HR y la persona aquí, y we go from there, man. I love your idea. Again, thank you so much.
Of course. No, thank you for giving me the opportunity too, because, you know.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
All right, well, we'll chat soon. Okay, sorry, you broke up a little bit. What'd you say?
So hopefully I can have an answer by next week, and I can let you know.
Okay, sounds good. All right, Paula. So we'll chat. Have a good rest of your day.
Bye.